Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
Okay.
Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, Even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
No further!
Raging Cascade!
I'll smash you!
In here!
This one's mine! I'll take out the legs with my shield! On guard!
Watch this!
Look sharp!
Rip and tear!
One more! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Look sharp!
Tunnel!
One more!
Let Astral hurt below!
Sadistic descent! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Raging Cascade!
Burn up!
Fairy circle!
This one's
Allow
mine!
me to help
I'll
you!
be still.
Lion's Howl!
Dragon Show!
Lunar Arc!
Wind Astral and
Sadistic
where would that came
descent!
from?
I'll tear you
This
apart!
one's mine!
Air pressure!
Hurt Malevolent!
This one's mine!
Hurt
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Watch this!
Look sharp! One
Take
more!
it! I'll grind you with this one's all mine!
Snake
May a
could be a
thousand
perfect
gales
fit.
radiant
Lunar
roar.
Arc attack! These fists have got your name on them!
Gusty
This one's mine!
May a thousand gales
Take this!
Blow away! I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Ow!
Now we're not...
On guard!
In a bind?
Arrow Squall!
Shine! Radiant light! Pulse of
If they rush you,
regeneration!
you gotta jump for cover, okay? Here's no dance in the
Lunar Arc!
Not today!
Appreciate the help.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Dance in the wind!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Feel!
Lion Howl! Ready to go! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Crumble! Hey! Blow them away!
Lightning condemned!
Burn up!
Elusive
On
deity!
guard!
Getting
Attack!
Not on my watch!
On guard!
I'll smash you!
Benediction.
Going in!
Sweet dreams!
I owe you one for that.
Lightning! Raging
I'll finish
One
you
more.
here and now! Eagle assault!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
I wonder if we can use this. Yeah.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
I'll do my best. Talent on guard! That's it!
Raging Storm!
Surprise! Look there! One more!
Simeon Carrot. I shall steal you where you stand.
This one's mine!
Come and get it! Set it! Talent on
guard!
guard! One more! Watch this!
Take this!
I'm ready! This one's mine!
Outfit! In an instant!
Impact block! Got you! I'm on it! Ryan, ready to go! What's this? Going in! Talent hurricane! Take this! Look sharp! That's it! Storm! Look
Now.
sharp! That's it! Talent hurricane! Rinwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
We can really make weapons with this? Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Armor won't save you!
Steel!
Ryan
take it?
Powell!
Not in your dreams!
Perfect knuckle! Lunar arc!
Deity!
Crescent moon!
Pile driver!
Water snake wing!
Deity!
Sadistic descent!
Swallow
Look
dead!
sharp!
Waterfall!
That's it!
Freeze
A
Lancer!
charge like that could easily be faced.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Glimmer dragon!
Lunar arc!
Now!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Frozen!
Hammer!
Raging Cascade!
Talent storm!
Negative gate!
I'll be saving this one!
Ryan Powell!
Rending you a bloody howling!
First strike! Talent
Hurricane!
hurricane!
Let's go!
Regenerate!
Could have been worse.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Can you take it?
Lightning Orb!
Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind!
Lunar arc!
We go!
Now you see what I can
Can you
do!
take it? The Tempest engulfs you!
On guard!
What is this?
Not today!
I'm hurt bad.
Radiant light!
Sadistic descent! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Bestow thy mystic
Hit!
mercy.
Look
Those
sharp!
times, lightning condensed!
Very certain.
Lunar!
Allow me to help you.
This one's mine!
Lost my focus!
Can you take it?
Look sharp!
Dance on the wind!
Arc Seal! Light Astral Lightning condensed!
Lunar arc!
Blade!
Look sharp! One
Not in
more!
your dreams!
Sadistic!
It's time!
Eat on guard! That's it!
Lightning condensed!
I owe you one for that! Huh. Take this! Hurricane! All right, let me at him!
Air pressure!
I'm ready to go!
My exploits are bearing fruit. Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Ready and rare. On guard.
I'll smash you!
That's it.
Elusive deity! Eagle
On
ray!
guard. Denied. Look shot.
Natural?
That's it. Just here.
Purge Malevolent!
Glimmer dragon.
I'm ready!
Dohalim.
All yours, Kisara!
Purge Malevolence!
No further!
Watch this.
Seal!
Look sharp.
More for the stockpile!
This one's mine. Lion power.
This one's mine!
Swallow dare. Lunar.
Raging Storm! More with that
Eagle
control!
assault. One more. This one's mine.
Resonate with the earth!
This
Now.
one's mine.
Might! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Everything looks fine with the lore. All right, let's do this.
Ow!
On guard.
Firmament Render!
On guard. One more.
Might with black and blade!
Look sharp. Take this.
Lightning Condensed!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell!
Going in.
Now you see what I can do!
This one's mine.
Fresh!
Lion power.
Waterfall!
Water snake.
What's this?
Dance in the wind! In here!
Talon hurricane.
Now!
Dohalim.
All yours, Kisara!
With this, I can become even stronger!
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara. This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
I'll do my best!
There you are!
No further!
Talon Storm!
This one's mine!
Supernova!
Look sharp!
That's it! Arcane Waterfall!
Not today!
Talon Storm!
Field! More for the stockpile!
Going in! Take this!
Eat this!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Talon
This
Hurricane!
one's mine!
Sadistic
Sadistic
Rupture!
Going in!
Crescent Flash!
This one's mine! Ryan's Howl!
Here's another!
This one's
Raging
mine!
Cascade!
in armor is all mine!
Sleep now!
Elusive Fiend!
Irritating
pile
Look sharp! Take
Swallow
this!
dance! I'm on a roll now!
Lunar
Eagle
Arc!
Now!
Sadistic Rinwell!
Frozen!
Hammer! Don't get careless.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Lightning condemned! Not on my watch!
Swallow dance!
Lunar Arc!
Dragon Shell!
They look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Now you see what I can do!
Sleep now!
I'm gone!
One more! That frickin' does it!
This one's
No
mine!
further!
This one's mine!
Not today!
Light now!
Resonate with the earth!
Rinwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Dance in the wind!
First strike!
Look sharp!
Storm!
Tearing you apart!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Going in!
I'm just getting started!
I'm gone!
I'm ready!
Again!
Stalagmite! I'm practically unstoppable. What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Whoa! Get a look at this view!
Don't get so drawn into it you fall over now.
That's it! Savage roar! Air pressure! This one's mine! Divine Lion power! What's this? Lunar arc!
Shine!
Look sharp!
Radiant light!
That's it!
Regeneration!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to... I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Benediction light.
I'm gone!
Here! Anything in armor is all mine!
Vanquish darkness!
I'm on it! I'll tear you apart!
Too slow! Going in! One hit!
Rotating pile driver!
This one's mine! No
There!
I couldn't make... Get in time.
Eat this! Coward
Not today!
hurricane!
I owe you one for that!
A glimmer dragon! Take that now!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
There's always room for improvement. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense, though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana, then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. We should really get some rest. Another day, another Gald.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renan like you say she is, She would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Good night, everyone.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cislodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it. Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
This one will be difficult to predict.
Take this! Swallow dance! Lunar Arc! Crescent Moon!
It's a duel of the arts!
No further! You made me angry! That was a bad idea! Eat this!
Regenerating art!
No place here! Eagle Ray!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Alright! Now you see what I can do!
Allow me to help you.
I'll finish you here and now!
Shine! Radiant light!
Oh, regeneration!
Now I'm real mad!
Take this!
Not today! Regenerate!
Going in!
Thanks!
One more!
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what I
Do
needed.
it! Rinwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All base shield!
Begin!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I've been doing really great lately.
This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh, right.
In a bind?
One more!
Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
I must remember my limits.
Not today!
Going in!
Stalagmite!
And restore!
Raising you apart!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Swallow blade!
Certainly not.
Radiant or sealed!
And restore!
This one's mine!
Rending you apart!
Demon Fang!
Bloody Hollow!
Demon
Now!
Fang!
This Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
Opted for an intricately crafted weapon, as usual. You're gonna hate when it gets scratched.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Here I go!
Elusive deity! Take this!
I'm not done!
One, two! Fire!
Bestow thy mystic
Going
grace!
in! One
I'll
more!
smash you!
Starry circle!
Lunar Arc!
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong.
This one's
Can handle
mine!
it.
This
You
one's mine!
can be really dense, Dohalim.
Lunar Arc!
Here I come!
Let's try
It's too much.
Elusive deity!
Lion Power! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa! Surprise!
Double demon
Sadistic
fang!
descent!
Astral art?
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently
Going
done.
in!
In here!
Regenerate.
Going in!
Okay,
Here I go!
Lion Cowl!
Take this!
allow me to
Lunar
help you.
Arc! Lightning Orb!
All right!
Here I go!
It's showtime!
On guard!
Thunderblade!
Lunar Arc!
Ferocious Fury!
Not on my watch!
I owe you
Is that a healing rod?
It is.
Anything in armor
I
is
can't
all
ignore
right.
your pain.
I'll try to do that.
Let's get you.
Good to know my training is paying off.
An opponent like this should be easy.
In a bind?
Do it!
Going in.
This one's mine!
Crescent fly.
Snake could be a pistol
Clear
deep.
for us a path.
Crescent moon! Undead waterfall!
The enemy is on your two.
You'll see right behind your uses.
You're armed. I'll show you how useful I can be.
Raging storm! Now!
Look! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Vanquish
guard.
darkness!
Rising Wiper!
Now you see what I can do.
Shoot us!
One more.
Divine strength!
Finish it!
Rinwell.
Frozen!
Hammer.
Nicely done!
Double demon fang!
All thanks to you.
Sadistic defense!
Rising Wiper!
Now!
Take this.
Take. Blow them away.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
I wonder if we can use this.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this!
Lion Howl.
You're mine!
Lunar Arc.
Get on in there!
Here I come! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Ready and ready. Might be black and gray. Now you see what I can do.
Here I come!
Going in.
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Rising
Lunar
Here
Arc.
now!
Nothing gets by me. This one's mine.
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet!
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
Going in. Take this. Lion Howl.
Double demon fang!
Lightning
Look
Orb!
out.
That's it!
I'm ready.
Rinwell.
Frozen!
Hammer.
We can really make weapons with this?
Damn it! Right, here goes!
This one's mine.
Not on my watch!
Begin!
This one's mine.
Lightning Orb!
Rotating pile.
Banana! Hold on to your arm! Here I
This
come!
one's mine!
Thunder
Blind you with a dot.
Demon fang!
I'm ready.
Destruction!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
This one's
Certainly
mine.
not.
You're mine!
Take this.
We got the a banana!
Lunar
Now!
Arc. Rinwell.
Frozen!
Hammer.
Snake is the
Rising
official
Wiper!
beast.
Clear for us a path!
No further!
Celestial!
Look sharp. Far enough. On guard. Look sharp. That's it.
Armor won't save you.
Dance in the wind!
Lunar Arc.
Here!
One stick
Let's
wing.
get you all tucked away!
Sadistic strength. Going in.
Snake is the
That's it.
official beast.
Lion
Demon
Howl.
fang!
Divine! I can do this all day!
Not today!
This one's
Laser
mine.
storm! Demon fang!
Lunar
Double
Arc.
demon fang!
I'm ready.
Lightning around you!
Rinwell.
Frozen!
Hammer.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing.
Coming through. On your knees.
Going in!
Raging storm! Don't mind if I do.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
One more!
Tempest Wall! More ready to go!
Lunar Arc!
Rising Wyvern!
Defender!
Finish it!
Ready and
Resonate
ready!
with the earth.
On guard!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Reflect on thy sins.
Come and face me!
Its armor so
Deny!
strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Lunar Arc!
Hurricane Thrust!
I'm ready!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
On your knees.
Going in! One more!
This one's mine!
Air pressure.
This one's mine!
Double
I'm ready!
Doubling! In an instant!
Impact Block!
With this, I can become even stronger.
No choice! Azure Storm!
Thousand gales, carry it in
In a bind.
Demon Fang!
There are springs! Lunar Arc! Sadistic Descent!
Elusive deity. No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Lion Howl!
Azure Storm!
Sadistic Descent! Going in! Rinwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Ready to go!
Light astral dance in the wind!
Look shot!
Elusive
One
deity.
more! One snake
Andy.
Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Sadistic Descent!
Lightning orb!
This one's mine!
Demon Fang!
Now I can let loose.
Look shot! I'm ready! Take Rinwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Now that's what I call ice.
Together, I knew we could do it.
I'll do my best.
Going in! One more!
Come one, come all. Can't get out of this.
Dazzle!
This one's mine!
Shattering pieces. Attack time.
This one's mine!
Catapult.
Look shot!
Take this!
Take this!
Finish it!
Rinwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Look shot! Take
Light
this!
astral, don't mind if I do.
Take this!
Dance in
This
the
one's
wind.
mine!
Air thrust! Light astral
Far
on
enough.
me.
Look
Finish
shot!
it!
That's open.
In an instant!
Impact Block!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
be a delicious piece of cake.
Now you see what I can do!
Astral Energy Blade
Going in! Take this! Right here! I got you! Sadistic descent!
In here!
This one's mine!
Let's get more tested.
Crescent Moon! Sadistic descent! On guard! Take this! This one's mine! First!
Ice prison!
Not today!
On guard!
It's go time!
Take this! Take this!
This one's mine!
Tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Lunar
Wind
Arc!
Astral Energy!
Leave the chargers to me!
Shine! Radiant light!
Sadistic descent!
Wind Astral Energy! Cascade!
Sadistic descent! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Take this!
On guard!
Take this! Don't mind if I do.
Reflect the
Dragon form!
They
That's
smite
far enough!
with
Finish it! Dueling! In an instant!
Impact Block!
We work well together.
like a finely timed waltz.
That's it!
It's time!
Arrow
Lunar Arc!
now!
Everyone hanging in there?
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally. In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
It is... The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit.
Hi, Hoodle!
On guard! Take this! Blood, rending you on your heart! Bloody howling! Everlasting jump! Make it escape! Going in! You wanna play?
Not today!
Come at me! First!
Orochi's Fury!
Lunar Arc!
Double Demon Fang!
Go time! Crush!
On your knees.
Now!
Eternal Devastation!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you.
Double Demon Fang!
Lunar Arc!
Destruction! Execution!
Sadistic descent! Look sharp!
No further!
That's it! Going in!
Sword
Look
Rain
sharp!
Alpha!
One more!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
Crescent move! I'm ready! Going in! One more!
Execution!
You attack without
On
warning.
guard!
Because I can't afford to hesitate. Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
What is this place?
Careful! We've got company!
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet! Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past! Get out of our way!
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal.
Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Like you got this one covered.
I can carve through.
I'll be saving this one. Blah, 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 magic! Crossblade!
Scream, babe.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
All heal.
Light Astrolator! Sleep now!
Don't leave me all alone here. Regenerate. Don't suffer. You made me angry.
Imbue this
That's a bad idea.
More where that came from!
Appreciate the help. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
That did it. Shine, radiant in a bind.
Gale Force!
Rising
This
Wyvern!
one's mine.
Seismic rupture.
Thunderblade!
Ready and ready.
There you go! Don't let up!
On guard. Take this
Supernova!
Be still!
Look sharp.
Charge Malevolent!
Take this.
Arctic! Waterfall!
An outstanding
Freeze Lancer!
Shine, radiant light.
Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
No chance.
Is that a healing art?
It is such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on. Look sharp. Heal. That's it.
Wings not in your dreams!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
This one's mine!
On guard. One more.
Charge Malevolent! Magic is light! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air Strike!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Take this.
Raining Slash!
This one's mine.
Now you see what I can do!
Firmament
This
Ranger!
one's mine. Crumble.
Arrow Squall!
On guard.
Shine, radiant light.
Firmament Ranger!
No further.
Look sharp.
Take this!
Arrow Squall!
Move around us!
Look sharp. Rinwell.
Frozen!
Hammer.
Vanquish Darkness!
Shine, radiant
Going
light.
in.
Force the
It's changing
One's
tactics.
mine!
Does it have an ace up its sleeve?
No chance! Now!
On guard.
Maybe
It looks like we made a mess.
She is strong. She can handle it.
Look sharp.
You
One
can
more.
be really dense though, Halim.
Our arms are being interrupted. Benediction
Dance
light.
in the wind!
It's go time!
Dance in the wind! In here!
This one's mine.
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning
Guess I have to use it somehow.
Thunderblade! Now for something special!
Dragon Form!
This one.
Wind Astrolator! Dance in the wind!
Allow me to help.
Thank you.
Really? I only did what any other would.
Right up the door.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
I'm ready to go.
Dance in the wind!
Here I
In
come!
here!
Rage, blood.
Get on in there with the others!
Bloody howling.
I have no limits!
In here!
It's time.
I'll be saving this one!
Can't get out of this.
Take
On
this!
guard. Take this.
Raging Star!
Dragon Form!
Going in.
This one's mine!
Take this.
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible.
Nothing gets by me.
Rising Wyvern!
Off your serpent!
Down. You're armed.
Out of the woods.
The wind! Air thrust!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Dad!
Stay away from my friends!
Beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul
Look
with
sharp.
light.
Denied.
Resuscitation.
You're mine!
Going in. Take this.
One more! Dance in the wind!
I've used too much.
Sleep now!
I owe you one for
More
that.
for the stockpile!
Double Demon Fang!
On
Destruction!
guard.
Lightning
Eternal
Strike!
devastation!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone.
This one's mine!
Negative
The enemy's reeling.
Complacency is the root of carelessness.
Armor point taken. Stay sharp,
Here
everyone.
goes!
That's it.
Not in your dreams!
Crumble!
Here!
Light after
Dragon
Resonate with the
Such unadulterated fury.
Blood, rending you a bloody howling!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Rising Warper!
Shine! Radiant light!
Unguard!
Take this!
That's it! In a bind?
Is this it? I couldn't make it in time.
Not like this!
Face might with blackened blade!
Take this!
Benediction light.
Razor Storm! Demon Fang!
Ready?
Destruction!
Now you see what I can do!
This one!
Seismic
All
roar!
healed!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I let my guard down.
Dance in the wind! Air ready!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Not today!
On your knees!
Look sharp!
Light after
One more!
You're mine!
I'm ready! I'm ready!
Frozen!
Hammer!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
It's such a nice view.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegin's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry, it's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renin, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renins who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renin would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renins, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danins such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. We'd best get ready for tomorrow.